Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me once again. So today we're focusing on your career and to be exact, what's happening during the next 3 months in your career. I know that some of you requested this reading a long time ago, but to be honest with you, this is not such a popular topic on my channel. However, if you guys would like me to do even more readings on your career, let me know in the comments because I really enjoyed making this one. Today I have 3 piles ready for you. I gotta say each of them was really allowed me to go really in depth, let's just say. Yes, I already finished these readings and I really enjoyed them. All of them were totally different, so just listen to the beginning of the reading and see if it resonates with you. I'll be explaining everything in each group. But yeah, let's get into it. So the first group, we have this Ace of Pentacles. This is group number 2. And the Ace of Pentacles of group number 3. So whichever group you guys feel the most drawn to, that is going to be your reading. Take as much time as you need in order to select your group, your pile. And let me start with the group number 1. All other timestamps are in the description box. Hi, group number 1. So you guys chose this Ace of Pentacles. Let's take a look at your energy, your current energy. And then we will proceed to the next step and check what's happening during the next 3 months for you and your career. But yeah, I want to first of all, oh, what is this? Oh no, let me clean that. Okay, I think it was from the candle. Alright, so I do want to check first of all what's going on with you right now. And I feel like if you guys are not going to resonate at all with the message, this means that maybe you should choose a different pile. So this is going to be a check for you to see if you resonate at least with some of the cards that we're going to get right now. Of course, everyone's situation is totally different, so this is just a general guidance. I won't be able to give you like the exact situation because everyone is in a different situation, but just see if you can resonate with the cards. So what's going on for group 3 right now? 3, why did I say 3? Maybe you guys should check group 3 too. What is going on for group 1? What are they going through right now? What is going on right now for them in their career? What's going on? So we have 6 of Swords. We have 10 of Wands. Okay. We have the Empress. All right, interesting. I think I'll pull a little bit more, but so far what I'm seeing is 6 of Swords is about overcoming challenges and kind of getting back onto like smoother waters. So things seem to go pretty okay. I feel like it's not that dramatic or drastic, or yeah, I see with the 10 of Wands though that it does feel like you are quite exhausted. You might be feeling exhausted. You might have a lot of responsibilities right now, or you in general might start feeling burned out. That also could be it, because I see with the Empress is about creativity, that you maybe are looking forward to more creative projects or a way of expressing your creative power, creative talents, skills. In general, it feels like it's not that bad. However, you might start feeling a burnout, or with a 10 of Wands, it could literally mean that you guys have a lot of things, a lot of responsibilities, a lot of tasks, or just feeling exhausted in general. That could be like a physical exhaustion or mental exhaustion, feeling mentally exhausted because with the Empress, you would like to pursue more like creative project or be in general more creative at work. Let's pull a couple more for the current energy for group number 1. What's going on? Okay, this one. Yeah, we have the Knight of Swords. Okay. You know, this also could be you feeling like you missed out on some sort of opportunity. Maybe there was an opportunity open, but you didn't get in, or you didn't apply, or there are no opportunities at all and you wish there would be. I feel like you are feeling really motivated to kind of take next steps, to do more, to get more, or like somehow progress in your career, and something is stopping you, or you're feeling like something is stopping you. And we also have the Nine of Swords in reversed. Okay, so Nine of Swords in general is usually a card about depression, anxiety, sleepless nights, feeling worried. And with the card in reversed, it seems like maybe you were feeling this way, or you might still be dealing with it, but not to such a hardcore level. It's not a hardcore level. Maybe you still are somehow dealing with this sometimes. But overall, for you, Group 1, I feel like you guys just want more from your career. That it's quite stable. I feel like this is not going to be a reading for those of you that are looking for, or for those of you that are unemployed right now and looking for a new job. I feel like this is not fully this energy. From here, I'm seeing someone that could be maybe looking for a new job, but already is employed, already is working somewhere, but is seeking something else. Or just someone that is seeking something more, wanting something more. It feels like the energy is a little bit stagnant right now, or at least you're feeling this way. Or with the Ten of Wands, there might be a lot of things going on for you right now, and a lot of tasks, but not so creative. This Knight of Swords makes me think again of something that you are feeling like you missed out on. Let me see. I'm going to pull some oracle cards before we move on. Current energy, current career energy for Group 1. Who in the world are you? Getting to know the new you. Oh, maybe this could be talking about you wanting to pursue something new, but not being sure if this is the right time, or not knowing how. It's like a phase of a discovery, self-discovery, and maybe realizing that you want something, that you want something more, that you want something different maybe than you used to. And we have uncertainty, choose who you will become. Wow, these two are very connected. Who in the world, getting to know the new you, choose who you will become. So I feel like you, Group 1, are right now in a stage of discovery, figuring out what is the next step that you want to take, and what kind of progress, like what path you're supposed to be walking on your career path. That's what I mean. Okay, so I feel like we should just get into the months ahead and see what we have for you. I do want to start with oracle cards first, then we will get into tarot. So let me know already, or leave a like under this video if you already resonate with this message, if this was your current situation. So Group 1, the next 3 months, what's happening for them in their career. Group 1. Okay, so we have affirmations for acceptance. Fate. She's reading the book about fate. Okay. We have Sun and Stars. I do want to read the guidebook on this one. And one more maybe. We have speak your mind. All right, the next 3 months for group 1. You know, I want to immediately get into the sun and stars. See what it says. Sun and stars. Where is it? Is this the right guidebook? It is. Sun and stars, sun and stars. Oh, there we go, 55. Ooh, 55. We love that. Synchronicity. Maybe you guys might be seeing a lot of 55 or 55 throughout the next 3 months. Okay, fire is one of the easiest of the elements to tune into, not just because you can simply light a candle, but also because fire exists all around us all the time. After all, the sun is at its heart a big ball of fire. So are the stars, although they are so distant we can feel their warmth. So don't worry if you don't have space for a bonfire or the time to sit and watch a candle burn. Simply turn your face to the sun or look up to the stars and remember that the element of fire is in more places than you think. Action. Do something to connect with the element of fire. Okay, but what else do we have? This card is a reminder to expand the way you connect to the elements. In this case, fire in particular. Do you use the same symbols to represent it I can't. In every ritual you do? Maybe it's time to switch things up. Do you take it for granted in your life? Perhaps you need to make an effort to be more mindful of the role it plays. Okay. I thought, to be honest, we're going to get more of a message that will not be so, you know, about rituals, etc. Because I feel like for career, I would probably want more practical advice with the sun and stars. Okay, well, it is about the rituals, I guess. Changing up something in your rituals. I feel like we can interpret it in a little bit different way. Changing your rituals. So if you want something different, you have to act differently. I feel like that's how we can interpret that. So throughout the next 3 months, if you are looking to change your job somehow or change something about your situation, it's time to do something a little bit differently. So your daily routine should look a little bit different. Changing up what you're doing in the evening instead of, you know, watching a TV. Maybe you're reading some books on topics that seem interesting to you, or learning more about finances, etc., or learning more about the field that you are kind of interested in. So this is, I think, about shaking things up. Sun and the stars. I feel like you guys also might be following your horoscopes quite much throughout the next 3 months. And the fact that your horoscopes for your zodiac signs, rising signs, they might be telling you a lot, giving you a lot of hints regarding your career. So I feel like you should look into that. That's what I'm seeing with the sun and the stars. I also am seeing with the sun and the stars this balance between the masculine and feminine energy. So the masculine is about taking action. So remember to take action towards the goals, towards the dreams, towards the maybe career that you would like to, or the goal in your career that you have, versus the moon, which is the feminine energy of trusting, of letting go, of knowing that things are going to align on its own, that you're not able to control every single bit of your life, but you do need to take action. So find balance there. I feel like that's what it could be. So now we have affirmations for acceptance. So I think, you know, this reminds me of this time in my life as well, in many people's life, I believe, when we are not very happy with our situation, our current situation, but we just have to accept it. And once we accept it, things are kind of starting to work out on their own. So affirmations for acceptance. I feel like during the next 3 months, it is a time of a discovery, but it's also a time of acceptance of where you are in your life right now regarding your career. what's going on. Maybe you're not fully happy with it, but you have to kind of come to terms with it instead of fighting it. So if there is a goal that you really want to achieve in your career and it still didn't happen, you have to kind of accept it and stop struggling with it. But maybe, again, it's about just letting go of the things that you can control and focusing on the sun, on the things that you can actually take action at. Yeah. Trying to think of an example for you. The only one that is coming up to my mind is regarding social media and YouTube, etc. Because this is kind of my reality, and this is my example. So I could tell you that the example could be you putting a lot of work into maybe your videos on YouTube, but it's not up to you to how many people are going to watch it, how many views are going to get, etc. Just this is not in your control, so you shouldn't be spending so much time worried about it. Instead focus on creating. So that's just an example for you. So affirmation for acceptance. I feel like you guys are working through that during the next 3 months, through accepting your situation and through just learning what you can control, letting go of things that you can't. We also have speak your mind. Speak your mind. So I feel like during the next 3 months, you're encouraged, and you are also doing that. You are speaking your mind. You are telling the people around you how you're feeling about your career, but also what you expect from others, what you wish others could help you with, or sharing your projects, sharing your ideas with other people. Yeah, I feel like it's a time of just sharing what's on your mind, and I feel like friends or people around you are going to help you to get you maybe back on the right track or help you get onto that new path. You have to remember to say what's on your mind and not to keep it all inside of you. This also could be referring to some of you being afraid of sharing what's on your mind regarding your career, maybe because your parents, your friends, you feel like they are not going to be happy with your choice or with what you want to do. But I think you might be really surprised, group 1. So that's message for someone here. Let's put these maybe here, and let's I think I'm going to go with tarot cards now. So next 3 months for group 1, their career. Okay. Next 3 months, career, group 1, spirit, what's going on? What do we have? Okay, so we have 3 of Wands reversed. Next 3 months, we have 7 of Swords. So the 7 of Swords, it is quite a planning card, analyzing, planning. I see you doing a big research on your own. So I feel like with the speak your mind, there are a lot of things that you will be kind of figuring out, which is great, but remember to tell someone, or like remember to share it with the person that you feel like maybe you should share it with, or you would like to share it with, because I see with the 7 of Swords that there's a lot of just being hush-hush about it. That's how it feels. Maybe you're going to be hush-hush about it with even that person, with someone that you're talking to. Maybe this is about changing your careers and you're hush-hush about it because you don't want to tell your boss, which is understandable. But in general, I see you working things out. The 3 of Wands is a card of expansion. It's like when we finally like figure out what we want to do and we take the next step. When this card is in reverse, it is telling us to go back to the 2 of Wands, and the 2 of Wands is still a choice. It is a time of figuring out the plan, figuring out what we want to do, if we want to stay, if we want to go, if we want to expand, if we prefer to maybe take our time and stay at the same place that we're in. So the 3 of Wands reversed, tells me that you guys are going to be going back to maybe not basics, but to like a how can we call it? Going back to basics, going back, oh, temperance, okay. To building that tower up, let's just say. To building things up. Instead of putting another brick, you're going back and checking if the bricks that you laid made sense, if they are laid out straight, you know, if everything is working out. So I see you going back a little bit. I know this might sound a bit annoying because I did see from your current energy that you want to expand, that you want to progress, you know, but sometimes in order to progress and make even bigger moves in the future, you do have to go back and revise something. Group 1, let me just sip on my water. I actually have water with multivitamin, multivitamin, not sure how to pronounce that, but yeah. Either way, yes, okay, so we have temperance. Temperance is about bringing balance. I love that. I love how it's all connecting together for you, group 1. And I know, again, it might be a little bit annoying when we want to expand and we have to kind of go back, but I feel like it's going to do you wonders. With the temperance, it's telling me that you are bringing more balance into your life, into your mental life, into your emotional life, into your physical life, a physical body maybe, but in general you are weighing things and just trying to figure out the balance in everything. So I definitely see that after these 3 months you will kind of know which way to go, because it will make sense again. That's how it feels. It will make sense. These next 3 months are going to help you realize what is the next path for you. So let's move on. The next 3 months. The next 3 months for group 1 career. Spirit, let us know what's going on. So we have 5 of Cups. Okay, so this is not the nicest card to get, but it's okay. It's okay, and I'm keeping it real with you guys. Oh, we do have the 9 of Swords as well, but we have the Star. Okay, so I like how we're going to end it with the Star. So let's talk about it. So we have 9 of Swords, and we also have 5 of Cups. So I do see that the next 3 months might still be a little bit well, we're talking about balance. You bring in balance, but to bring balance, you know, things are imbalanced before. To bring balance into our lives, we have to get through some obstacles. So I see with the 5 of Cups and 9 of Swords that the next 3 months might be a little bit stressful, or you might be worrying a little bit, even sometimes maybe crying a bit. I know, but everyone goes through times like that, and I want you to see that we also have the Star at the very end, or as the last card of a tarot that I'm gonna pull for now. The Star is about alignment. It is about hope. It's about your dreams. It's about destiny. So I see with the Star and with the other cards that these 3 months are really going to help you to figure out what you want to do. What is the next step in your career, and you're going to stay hopeful. And even though sometimes things are not going to be that easy, might not be that easy, there might be days where they might just suck, you know. The days might just suck, and it's okay. I actually posted this video on Instagram that I found. How was it? What did they say there? When you have a bad day, give up. Go home and sleep. Fuck it. Try again tomorrow. Not every bad day can become a good day. Some days are fucked and cannot be unfucked. When you have a day that is fucked beyond repair, that it is the universe speaking to you, sending you a message. Listen to the universe, go home, save your energy, Tomorrow is another day, and for now, just fucking chill. And it is so true, because some days are just, they're just bad. We just feel bad, and you go to sleep, and the next day is gonna be better. So that's what I'm saying for you guys, that some days might be challenging, but don't lose hope. And I see that you will not lose hope. With a star, the star, as I told you, is alignment. Alignment with our purpose. So with our true path. So I definitely am seeing that the next 3 months are going to help you find that path, find that alignment, and be in alignment. And even though that means that you have to go through some challenging times, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, because you will find that alignment, you will be in alignment, you will be on the right path. So I don't want you to take it as a bad message and be like, oh my God, the next 3 months are gonna suck. It's okay. It's okay. Sometimes we're up, sometimes we're down, right? Okay, let me just do something here, because I had to check on Instagram on my PC. Okay, so let's see what else we have the next 3 months for group 1. Whoa, next 3 months for group 1. So we have keep your temper, don't allow anger to rule you. Exactly, so there might be some challenging situations. And the spirit guides want you to remember to keep your cool, that not everything is going to be shitty, that it's not like right now, you know, sometimes when we face something difficult, we feel like this is the end of the world, that, you know, this is it, this is gonna ruin us, this is like the worst thing ever. And then we get angry, and the more angry we get, I feel like the more shitty we can, in a more shitty situation we can end up in. So this is about controlling your anger, and also I feel like trying to control your emotions. Remember when we were talking about what you can and you can control, can and can't control? So you can control how you are going to react to what is given to you, what is shown to you, what is presented to you. So you can be angry and potentially make the situation worse, or you can keep your cool and, you know, revise it later on, go through it later on, and then react in a better manner. So I feel like that's something that's also, you also will be learning throughout the next 3 months. I feel like definitely it is about your career as well, because this is a career reading. So someone maybe at work might be pissing you off, and this is about just keeping your cool. Keeping your cool, just remember. So let's see. We have again this uncertainty. So I definitely am seeing that you guys are going through this uncertain time during the next 3 months. Still figuring out. Well, it is just another card that is confirming everything that we've read so far. Choose who you will become. Okay, and we have wake up. It's your moment. Ooh. So with the wake up, it's your moment, I feel like it's saying that something is coming during the next 3 months, and you have to be in a very balanced place with the temperance, and you have to stay hopeful in order to see that manifestation, or that option, that opportunity, that possibility. Wake up, it's your moment is a card that just reminds us to keep our eyes open. I feel like too, it's about just not letting life kind of rule you, not letting someone get your entire attention, because if your attention is not in the right place, you might not see that opportunity. So I feel like it is a message here coming through about not getting yourself into drama, maybe at work, or just trying, you know, to stay hopeful and trying to stay on track of figuring out what you want, not trying to not get yourself into this 9 of Swords and 5 of Cups energies of worrying constantly, of stress. I know it's easy to say, but it is up to you to, you have a control over how you're going to react to everything. And as I said, some days are just shitty and they cannot be not shitty. There we go. But keeping your eyes on the prize, maybe not on the prize, but being hopeful, because something is coming. And I feel like what's coming is a big clarity for you. And I feel like you're just working through it during the next 3 months. And with the wake up, it's your moment. There might be opportunity coming your way during these 3 moments to either see it more clearly or to jump on the right path, or jump on a better path for you, basically, with the wake up. Okay, so I want to pull some different cards for you guys, oracle cards. Let's see. Group 3. Why do I keep on saying group 3? Maybe you guys should watch group 3 too. Let's see. Group 1. I don't know. I didn't do group 3 yet. You guys are first. Group 1. Career, next 3 months. Wow, look. Unknown territory. You are exactly where you need to be. Oh, I love that. And yes, the unknown territory. So he is walking through a path that he has no idea about. This is very unknown to him. This is uncertain. But it doesn't mean that he's on the wrong path. And I'm not saying that you guys are on the wrong path, but you are on the path that will lead you to a better path, to a more clear path, to something that you will enjoy more. And just because you don't enjoy this path, you know, this part of a journey, it doesn't mean that you're on the wrong path. You are exactly where you need to be. Oh my God. And even though there are some obstacles that are about to come, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you will get back on the right path. And if you're going to keep your head down all the time, walking through this path, you might not realize that somewhere there, you know, on the left or on the right, there's some sort of maybe a better path, or like clear path, or more shinier one, or a more warm one, warmer one. You know what I mean? Like, don't look down all the time. Look up. Be hopeful. Stay hopeful, because there will be something coming during the next 3 months. Some opportunity. And I'm not saying that if you miss out on it, this is the end, because no, it doesn't work like that. If you miss out on one opportunity, your spirit guides will bring another one in the future. So don't worry, but there is a chance that something will come. Oh my God, this is so amazing. So we have distant thunder, clear the air. Wow, wow, wow. Let me read to you what it says in the guidebook. I remember this card really well from the guidebook. But it's trust me, it's better if I just read it to you what it says. So, distant thunder. Dramatic purification, renewal, and healing are occurring on many levels. Don't be concerned if there is a chaos in your life. In this instance, it is good. Oh my God, I can't. Oh my God, okay. It is shaking things up so you don't become stagnant. If your auric field or your personal space is cluttered, it's difficult for exciting new experiences and opportunities to come into your life. It's time to clear out clutter, release the old, discarded and unused. Clear the air and release situations and people who don't empower you. Purify the dross out of your life. In order for renewal to occur, the old needs to make way for the new. On the distant horizon, a storm is brewing. Great shards of lightning are thunderbolting to the earth from the heavens. It can feel chaotic, but it heralds a time of renewal. The thunderstorm clears the dust out of the air and re-energizes the earth. Be open to change. It's all good, even if it doesn't seem like it. New energy is flooding your energy field. Examine your life and see if there's anything that needs to be cleared, renewed, or released. Now is the time. Renewal and even rebirth is at hand. Period. Period. Wow. Wow, 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 group 1. I'm taking out some more cards. So what else can I say? So what is this? What is this card? Protected from negative forces beyond your control. You are protected, group 1. There's nothing to worry about. Everything is exactly how it's meant to be. Frying pan, trouble or accusations. Okay, so frying pan. I feel like, and I put on the 5 of Cups and 9 of Swords. So there is something coming up. I feel like it can be connected with keep your temper. Don't allow the anger to rule you. There might be some accusations, or someone might try to involve you in some sort of drama or trouble. Just keep your cool, keep your temper. It's gonna be okay. That's what I'm saying. Frying pan. There might be like dramatic situation coming up during the next 3 months, just some drama at work, or just, you know, some customer, some client being just annoyingly mad at whatever, at something, and you have to just keep your cool. Okay, so let's see, career, next 3 months. We have angels, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. You will be protected. You will be protected. You will be more than fine with the angel, with the cobweb. Did I say cobweb before? I don't know. Okay, and 2 more. Let's see. We have nest. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Okay, so that could be just saying that focus on your family, or the fact that your family will be protecting you as well. So don't worry, your family will be there for you, or a need to be for your family throughout this time. Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. So deep personal strength and peace. If you bring more peace into your life, and I feel like you will be working on it with the temperance, with the star, staying hopeful. Things are going to work out. Assure success. The success is assured. And I think one more for you, group 1. Let's see. Throne, position of authority. So you will be put in a position of authority, maybe even the next 3 months. Maybe you will have to take care of some sort of project. You will be put on a spotlight. Maybe that's why we have the 5 of Cups and 9 of Swords. That is a little bit stressful. This also could be talking about the work-life balance that you will have to find with the temperance due to this position of authority that you will be put in. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you got until the end of this reading, I want you guys to leave a crown in the comment box, and also let me know that you got until the end. I mean, it will let me know if you leave a crown emoji in the comment box. But if you got until here, until this point, I want you guys to let me know how do you feel about it, if you resonated with it. I mean, you had to resonate if you got until the end. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like under the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. It really helps me out, and it's a free way of supporting my channel. And if you would like to, you can book a personal reading with me, and we can focus more on your specific energy. All right, I love this reading. I wish you the best, group 1. Don't worry, everything will figure itself out, but remember to take some action if necessary, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. Hi, group 2. You guys chose this Ace of Pentacles, and this deck, yeah, it has been through a bit already. It's one of my oldest decks, so it's not looking that pretty, but I have definitely a big sentiment to it. So let's take a look at what we have for you, group 2. I want you to know that, first of all, I'm going to focus on what is your current energy and your career, what's going on, maybe how are you feeling, what you are dealing with, what are the challenges, or what's going on in general. And this is going to let you see if you chose the right pile, because if nothing from the messages that I will deliver you in a second will resonate, if the cards that I'm going to pull for you will totally not resonate. That could just mean that you could choose a different pile, perhaps the other one that you were feeling drawn to. So this is just a test. This is just to see if this is the right pile for you. But of course, not every single message will resonate, and I won't be able to give you the exact situations because this is a general reading, and I want you to just see if, you know, if the guidance, if the general guidance fits into your situation. And if not, maybe choose a different pile. But let's see what is the general energy, and then we will see what's happening for you during the next 3 months. So what's going on for group number 2, Spirit, right now? Okay. What's going on for group 2 right now in their career, Spirit? What's going on for them? Oh, okay. Oh, so we have the 7 of Wands. Let me see if you guys can see the cards clearly. Okay, maybe more like here. Okay, so we have 7 of Wands. You also have the Unknown card. So this card is an extra one in this deck. Additional one, we usually don't have it in other any other tarot decks. So the Unknown card reversed. 7 of Wands reversed. I see with the 7 of Wands reversed that you guys are tired of something, tired of fighting for something, of trying to prove yourself or prove your point. And I see with the 7 of Wands that you might be just feeling like you want to give up on something, or you already gave up on something, or you're in a situation where you're thinking about it. Think that you can no longer defend your position, defend yourself, or keep on at something. Keep at something? English, but yeah, you know what I mean. And the Unknown card, let's see. What's going on for group 2 right now, Spirit, in career, their current career energy? 10 of Wands, so very similar to group number 1. They also got 10 of Wands. And I'm not sure if they got it in reverse or not. We have the 5 of Swords, so some petty arguments, feeling like you lost, some battle, but getting up and moving on. And then we have the 10 of Wands, a long journey that you've been through already. So this gives me, you know, this already gives me the feelings and the energy of someone that is trying really hard to do something, to achieve some sort of goal, and failing, or just feeling like they're failing. Or this doesn't have to mean that you literally are failing, you're not doing a good job, but there is some energy or some feelings of failure, of feeling like a failure, or feeling like things are not going your way, and working hard towards making it effective or successful, or just trying to succeed at something, and just feeling like you are not enough, or you're not doing enough. I also am getting a message of you guys just putting really high expectations, and when it doesn't work out, you definitely are getting up again. I see that with the 10 of Wands. You are not a quitter. However, you are feeling very discouraged right now to keep on going, to keep on following some sort of path, to keep on going. We have the 3 of Cups reversed. So this could be also connected with the people that you work with. I see some conflict with the 5 of Swords and the 3 of Cups. Conflict with your co-workers, with the people that you work with the people that are in your environment, or conflict with your friends about your work, about your job, about your career path. Perhaps there also could be some gossip at work, which is really exhausting. So I feel like there's a lot of exhaustion and just annoyance, and feeling like giving up, feeling like this is not your battle to fight anymore. A lot of doubt. With the Two of Swords, it's a card of choices, and with the Two of Swords, as you can see, she has her eyes covered up. So it's like when we're unable to make any kind of decision. So this could be how do you say this in English? This could be inability to move on. This is like when someone is just either in a shock or blinded and not able to make any kind of progress because they don't know what to do anymore. There's this choice, or they're trying to I'm thinking how to say it. I have to look it up. So it's like analysis paralysis. That's what I was trying to say. Like you're paralyzed. You're not able to make a decision. I feel like for you guys, your career path, your job situation, it might be bringing you a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. Even the co-workers, and the fact that you are maybe not able to get where you want to get, or get to the position that you wish to get to. I see a lot of ups and downs for you, and you being very focused right now, not even wanting to, but being very aware of the failures, of things that didn't work out, and maybe now analyzing, you know, what to do, what is my next step, what am I supposed to do next. With the Two of Swords, it also could be about two different career paths, or a big decision that you have to make regarding career path, and not wanting, you know, we don't want to do it because it's scary, we don't know where we are going with the Unknown card. So there's a lot of like question marks. That's how it feels, question marks around your situation. We will of course see what is next for you, and we will try to get for you as much advice as we can from the Spirit. But for the current situation, let's see what else we have for group 2. What's going on? So we have nature, communication, flower energies, fairy energies, elemental messengers. This could be just saying that in general, that's already advice coming through, that there are a lot of that your spirit guides were trying to send you messages and advice through nature somehow, but I feel like it's you ignoring it because you are in a state of confusion and you're locking yourself in that kind of mindset and just seeing the obstacles. And yes, you want to find a way out, but it's like for some reason there's a blockage between you and the messages that are coming through from your spirit guides. We also have law is not justice, rules that are not fair. So something might seem very, or is really unfair in your environment, at work. Someone is not playing fair, and you are kind of, you know, in the middle of all of it. You are in this environment and you are learning. You're trying to learn and figure out what to do next. What to do next, because it's unfair. It's difficult. Or it could be just saying that you're not getting something that you were supposed to, or you feel like you were supposed to get, and it is playing a big role on your on your behavior, on how you feel, on your emotions, on your life. It is stressful. So if you guys don't resonate at all with what I'm saying, I do recommend checking a different pile, because this message was really clear for group 2. If you did resonate, let's continue and see what will the next 3 months bring for you. So I do want to focus on oracle cards first of all, just like I did for group 1. So let me just sip on my drink. Let me see if it's recording. Yes, it is. Okay, because if it wasn't, I would be sad. Now, that was a very clear message for you, group 2. So the next 3 months in career, group 2. Next 3 months in career, group 2. Next 3 months in career. So let's see what we have. We have ground and center. Okay, and it was in reverse. So right now, the surface that you are standing on, it feels like it's cracked. It feels like it's not steady. It feels like it is a big message here for you that you have to ground yourself, and through grounding yourself you will find a lot of answers, the answers that you're seeking, and things are going to align in a better way. You have to kind of calm down. I'm not saying that you are the one, you know, making the drama here, being the drama queen, or you're not the one making this happen, you know. But it is, I see definitely that this energy is around you, but your spirit guides, and the best advice for you here is to take a breath, to ground yourself, to know that you don't have to make decisions right now. Decisions are not supposed to be made when we're feeling nervous and because then we're making the decisions out of fear, or we are unable to see clearly. We're not able to analyze our situation in the right way if we're analyzing it through fear, worry, stress, you know. So that's a big message here. Ground and center. You gotta ground yourself. Just breathe in, breathe out. Maybe do some perform like some routines every day of breath work, meditation, going out to nature, just spending time with pets as well. That grounds us, definitely. So your mind is not going to be spinning and spinning, because for now I feel like it might be, and because of that it might be harder for you to make any kind of decision, any kind of move, because your mind is in a fear mode, you know. So let's see what else we have. The next, 2 cards. Okay, so we have prayers and wishes for the next 3 months. So I see with a prayer and wishes, someone, you know, setting intention on what they want, hoping and staying hopeful that it will happen. But I feel like it is about figuring out what you want. And we also have gratitude and thanks. So I feel like this definitely is connected here with this ground and center card. Yeah, I feel like during the next 3 months, you will be learning to be more grateful for what you have. And I feel like you will be cutting yourself out from this toxic environment that you might currently be in. So toxic environment is whatever is bringing this negative energy, this stressful energy into your life. Let me put this here. So I see you just cutting yourself out of that picture, out of that environment. And I feel like this will really do you wonders. It will really help you to bring more balance into your life. Gratitude and thanks. Let me see what it says in the guidebook for gratitude and thanks. Let's see. If you pull this card, it is probably a reminder to say thank you. Thank you to the gods, the universe, the people in your life, even to yourself for all your hard work and just for getting out of bed in the morning on the days when that seems nearly impossible. Ask yourself if you've been cultivating an attitude of gratitude, or if instead you have been focusing on the negative and forgetting to be grateful for all that is positive. Yes. So during the next 3 months, you're learning to focus more on the positive things. You're getting yourself out of that toxic environment by either spending less time with these people that are bringing these, you know, negative energies into your life, negative thoughts, people that are maybe gossiping a lot, like, you know, toxic people, toxic connections. This also could be hinting towards you just changing your career slowly, or looking for a different one, setting intention to what you want to do next, but very much focusing on gratitude and thanks, and giving gratitude to the positive things, gratitude to yourself, as it was said in in the guidebook for getting up in the morning, for the fact that you are so brave and courageous and you are going through these difficult times and you are facing them. But I'm definitely sensing more relaxed energy coming to you during the next 3 months. So let me pull some. What do we do now? Oracle or Tarot? Let's go with Tarot and then Oracle cards, okay? So the next 3 months for group 2, if it comes to their career. Career, group 2. Next 3 months, career, group 2. So we have the Lovers reversed. We have the Nine of Swords reversed. We have the Three of Cups and the King of Pentacles reversed. So what I'm feeling for you, honestly, group, wow, and the King of Cups reversed. Page of Wands, the back of the deck energy. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. I'm seeing a clear picture for you guys. I do see that a lot of you will move on from the job or the environment that is causing so much toxicity in your life, or maybe it's not maybe it's not toxicity, maybe it's just you not connecting anymore with the Lovers in reverse, with what once was really felt really true to your heart. Maybe the career path that you have right now, it used to be fun, it used to be interesting, it used to be you, and right now you are feeling like it's not, or it's starting to not be, for a lot of reasons here. To be honest, I see for some of you here that your career, your current career, somehow might be connected with the King of Cups. This and the Lovers, this could be a romantic connection that didn't work out, or is not working out, or is not good for you. Of course, this is not a message for everyone, but for some people that, well, those of you that know what I mean here, if you're working with your ex, if you're working with someone that you had a romantic connection with and it didn't work out, I feel like it's what's causing this toxicity in your career right now. This could also be maybe you not working with this person, but this person somehow playing a big role in your career. This could be this person telling you, what career path is good for you and what is not good for you, and you listening to this person, but starting to realize that you shouldn't. And if that's the case here, definitely you shouldn't. It also could be, as I was saying, falling out of love with what you were doing up to this point. This also could be connected with Three of Cups. We have again friendship. So some friends that are not real friends, some friends that are just gossiping, people that are not real, not authentic around you. This could be a really bad work environment. That's also what I'm seeing, and it's caused by the people, by the boss, King of Pentacles, or King of Pentacles reverse also could be feeling like there's no stability at your job. That's why it might be bringing a lot of stress. So with all these cards being in reverse, I see you purging that. I see you getting the hell away from that energy. This could be changing your jobs, or changing maybe a position at your job. Maybe you're not changing totally your career path, or you're not changing the company that you work for, or so, or if you guys work on your own, it doesn't have to be like literally just changing it. However, it definitely can be for many of you. This could be just saying that you're somehow cutting yourself out from that environment, getting yourself out from that environment during the next 3 months. And I see with a Page of Wands, this is a new path. This is something that is more exciting to you. This is something that you are quite new at. However, you are very enthusiastic to learn it, to just go ahead on that path, to pursue it, to yeah, it feels like the Page of Wands. It's something new, it's something exciting. So definitely a new path is opening your way, and you will no longer have to deal with this. It does feel like a bad environment at work. If you work on your own, you're just cutting out some people. I'm seeing people. I'm seeing that people are playing a big role here, a big, yeah, role. In this reading for you, group 3, and I see that next 3 months will verify who's helping you, who's supportive, who's on your side, who has good intention and who doesn't. And I see you cutting these people out. And with the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups reverse, both, I mean, this one referring to doing what you like to do, what you enjoy to do, and also feeling really emotionally like invested in it. And King of Pentacles reverse, this is about financial stability. So I feel like these two areas also will improve highly for you during the next 3 months. So let's see what else we have from maybe these cards now. So group 2, what's happening next 3 months? We again have law is not justice, rules that are not fair. So I see you seeing that. You're seeing that you are not being treated fairly, and you're doing something about that. Next 3 months, group 2. Cool. Let's see. Okay. So we had the card, the clock time, pressure, and a rush, and we have this in reversed. So I see with this card that by grounding yourself, you will no longer feel like you have to make the decision right now. It feels like you're slowing down, but at the same time, by slowing down, wow, you will be, I'm saying wow because this card, I'll show you in a second. By slowing down, you will be able to realize what you have to cut out and how to do it. You guys will know exactly how to do that. So I see that the next 3 months, you're not gonna be as stressful, but you're going to be purging. This is a time of purging, getting away from the toxic environments, and I feel like your mind is not going to be like spinning constantly. You're not going to feel like you're in a rush constantly. We have do not drink the poison, do not do things you know are bad for you. So you are realizing who is the poison, what is the poison. You are realizing that you don't want to drink it anymore, that you don't want to participate in this anymore, that this is not what you want to do. And good for you for realizing that. There is this clocks, so we have the clocks here and here about timing, but also we are kind of like inside of a clock here with this Alice with this particular Alice. So you are changing something, shifting where your time, ooh, that is a message, shifting where your time is going, what kind of activities you're spending your time on, who you're giving your time to. You're no longer giving them that time. You are changing your perspective. Your perspective is definitely shifting in regards to timing, where your time goes. So let's see what we have for group 3 here. Group 3, 2. Why do I see 3? Okay, 2, sorry, group 2. So group 2, career next 3 months. Next 3 months, career. So we have get ready for new horizons. See, something new is coming. This new path is coming. It could be for some of you involving traveling or just in general expanding your horizons, doing something new, doing something different, doing something that you're not that skillful at yet, but you're excited about learning. It's a new exciting opportunity. Faraway places. Yeah, you could be traveling somewhere, you could be going somewhere, or it could be something outside of your comfort zone because it's like far away, you know. But that's how it feels. So let's see, next 3 months, career, group 2. Wow, gates of triumph. Success expands in your life. Love that. So there is something coming up that will bring a lot of success into your life. But we also have, look, go slow and take time. Exactly what I was saying. There's no need to like make a decision right now, you know? Even though it feels like it, even though it feels urgent, even though you don't want to be in this toxic maybe environment anymore and this in this difficult place, you have to ground yourself, you have to calm down, you have to just chill. Just chill and go slow and take your time figuring this out. And during the next 3 months, you will definitely, because also this opportunity will come your way. Okay, let's see what else we have with these mini cards for group 2. Next 3 months, group 2. What? Oh, okay. Let me pick it up. Oh, this was hard. Okay. We have Skull. Hidden secrets can harm you. Okay. So maybe this is a message about not feeling like you have to keep someone else's secret. Sorry, I'm checking if you guys can see everything. Yeah, not feeling like you have to keep someone else's secret, especially at work, with co-workers, etc., or in career, on your career in general. Okay, let's see what else we have. We have a month of October for you. October is right now. I'm actually filming this in October. So if you guys are going to watch this in October, then maybe something still is going to happen this month, or maybe next October might be important. Of course, a lot of people will watch this like later on, also might be watching this like a year from now, from when I'm filming this. So October is coming through for some reason. October is like a significant month here where something starts to either make sense or, yeah, when things change. We have Spear, heartache over what you no longer have. So something, you are losing something, but you're losing it because it's time to move forward, because it's not serving you. It might hurt at the beginning, but it's for your best. Group 2. We also have Courage, a journey either physical or mental, so just like the faraway places here. You guys might be going on a journey. I see that romance is in the air, so that's for those of you that, you know, that we're connecting with this King of Cups reverse at work. There's still romance in the air. Okay, and we have Clouds, temporary problems. So the spirit guides are coming through to remind you that this is not like this is going to be a problem that you will always have to deal with. It's a temporary problem, that the sun will shine again. And I feel after these 3 months, things are going to be so much better for you. Yeah, but I feel like even within these 3 months, during these next 3 months, you have this triumph here. Gates, what does it say? Gates of triumph. Success expands in your life. Get ready for new horizons. Page of Wands is really exciting energy for you too. So remember to take care of yourself, to ground yourself, to, you know, put yourself as a priority. Remember that you are a priority, your mental health is a priority, and your health is priority. And if anyone or anything is affecting it in a negative way, it's time to cut it out. And I know that you will find out how to do it, as long as you will go slow, take your time, and focus on you, on doing things for you every day. You know, making these little decisions that, no, I'm not gonna go to the party because I'm just gonna feel shitty the next day, or I'm going to feel shitty after having a conversation with someone, or no, I'm not going to take that extra work because then I'm going to be late at home. You know, I'm not gonna eat dinner at my usual time. So just choosing you over everything and everybody else that is not worth it. And you know what is not, because we had that card, don't drink your poison, don't drink the poison. You know what's good for you and what's not good for you. So you know, group 2. Alright, group 2, thanks for watching. If you got until this point of the reading, oh my god, thank you so much. I want you guys to leave maybe a leaf emoji, or you know what, I want you to leave this emoji, not the leaf one. Leave the cloud and the sunrise kind of sunrise emoji, or sun coming out of the clouds emoji, this one. I want you to leave this one in the comments to let me know that you got until the end of this reading. Not many people do, and I want to know who did, because it means that you guys resonated with this message. Feel free to let me know how you feel about it. I love hearing back from you and how you feel about this entire reading. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a lot to build this channel and lets me know that you guys want to see more videos like so. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, the link is in the description box. We can focus on your personal energy. Okay, good luck, group 2. Everything's gonna be fine. Take care. Have a great day. Bye. Alrighty, hi group 3. You guys chose this Ace of Coins, so this is your card, this is your group. Welcome to your reading. So first of all, what I want to do is I want to see what are you guys dealing with in regards to your career right now, so currently. So both of us can see what's going on, and you can see if this is your pile, if you chose the right group. Because if I will be talking about, you know, reading the cards, and you will realize that nothing that I'm actually saying makes sense to you, or nothing that I'm saying resonates with you, that is a message here that for you that maybe this is not your reading. Maybe you should go back and choose a different pile. But I want to see what's up with you. Of course, not every single thing is going to resonate, because not everything is going to be for you probably. And I am not going to be able to give you like a specific scenario, tell you exactly, you know, what's happening. However, I will be reading the general energy. It is a general reading. So just remember about that and stay open-minded. However, you know, if this doesn't apply to you at all, if you feel like this is not your message, that's okay. Bless. Just watch a different pile. So let's take a look. What is group 3 currently dealing with in career? How does their career look like right now? Tell Spirit what's going on. So we have the Fool. We have the Fool reversed. What's going on for them right now? Group 3. People that chose this deck, this group. We have the 5 of Coins. Okay. Oh, we also have the 6 of Coins. So why do we have the 5 of Coins if we have 6 of Coins? Maybe there's a progress. That might be talking about a progress. Let's see. We have the 6 of Cups as well. So to me, what it looks like is that you guys are doing something currently on a career path that you've been on for quite a long time already. I feel like it's not new. You're not new at it. It feels like wherever you are working, you've been there for quite some time. It feels like you're a senior, or, well, definitely not a junior. It's not like you're a junior member, junior worker. Yeah, it's not like you just started. I see that you already even made some friendships there, made some memories with the 6 of Cups, that it's been a job that you've been at for a long time. With the 5 of Coins and 6 of Coins, interesting. So I'll pull just one more. So what's going on right now for group? We have the 5 of Wands reversed. Okay. So yeah, for you, I'm saying stability. However, the stability might lead a little bit to boredom. That's how it feels. So with the Fool reversed, you guys not fully or never really taking risks anymore. With the 5 of Wands reversed here too, this is avoidance, avoiding the competition. like wanting to settle down. Yeah, things look really steady for you. I see with the 5 of coins and 6 of coins that maybe you even got promoted some time ago. The 5 of coins is about, you know, money not really being there. Money being a little bit scarce. I think that's the word. I hope that's the word. Not much money, basically. Little money. But then we have the 6 of coins, which is a lot of money. This is usually my card of contracts. This is a card of generosity, of giving and taking, receiving, but contracts especially. So this made me think that you guys maybe lately got promoted, or you're just making more money. I feel like you do have a lot of money. Things are going pretty okay. Like pretty, I'm saying pretty okay because we have this Fool reversed and this 5 of Wands reversed, which tells me that you are not really taking any or looking for any new paths, new things, new jobs, new opportunities. And I feel like if there's something coming your way, you're never really jumping onto the wagon and trying it out and giving it a try and competing. I do feel like you guys might be missing out on some opportunities, but I'm looking at these cards and I feel like you're pretty aware of that. So yeah, I guess you're just not worrying at all. I just feel like you are just wondering. That's what I wanted to say. What's coming next? What's coming next? So we will see, but this seems quite stable for you. Definitely different than the previous 2 piles. Let's see, group 3. Oh, here it is. Here it is. It's always tea time. Wait, eternity, endless moments, repetition. If I hold it like that, can you see it? Yeah, I just need to check because I can't see the camera, the way that it's recorded. There it is. This is what I was feeling. It's always tea time, eternity, endless moments, repetition. She's bored. Look at her. Like, life is going good, career is going good, but it's boring. It's always the same. It's very repetitive. Eternity, endless moments. So that's what I'm feeling. Like, this is what you guys might be feeling. We have also use your time well, make every moment count in the reverse. So you might be feeling like you are wasting your time, or you're just not using your time to your advantage. You're not using the time that you have. And you might be just wondering what's next and maybe what should be next. So that's what I'm feeling for you. I feel like that's really straightforward. So if you guys don't resonate with this at all, I do advise you to check different piles because this was a very straight message. So let's now figure out what's coming your way. Okay, group 3. The next 3 months, what's happening? I'm gonna use tarot in a sec. First of all, let's go with these cards. Let's see if they will tell us anything new. Will they tell us anything new? Let's see what's coming next 3 months, group 3. Career, group 3. What's coming next 3 months, group 3. Career, group 3. Oh. All right, so we have healing waters. We have another water card, going with the flow. And we have we have 3 water cards. Okay, so water, and this one says cleansing body and spirit. So water is about our emotions, feelings, creativity, going with the flow. All of them have their eyes closed as well. Wow. Also, back of the deck energy is make a move. So I will take it out. We have 4 water cards, which is really interesting because believe me, there are not only water cards in that deck. All right. So healing waters. Healing waters made me think of things working out, things going more smoothly during the next 3 months. Go with the flow. Kind of the same energy, kind of the same message. Cleansing body and spirit. So whatever maybe drama was at work or whatever stress, I don't think it was a major stress, whatever minor stresses you've been dealing with or minor struggles you've been dealing with, I see that during the next 3 months, there will be less of that energy. There will be more of a relaxed energy. I also feel like that could be you taking more time off for yourself, not working that much, not trying that much, or like not worrying that much about the future. I feel like career might not be, let's say, your priority for the next 3 months, at least looking at these cards. I see you just going with the flow, just like this card says, go with the flow. And then we have this make a move. So I see you, even though you're going with the flow, there might be something that will show up on your path, on your way, where you will decide to take action. I will dive deeper into this, don't worry. I just need to see different cards. By the way, I'm looking for a guidebook here. Yeah, I will need to just pull more cards for this because these messages are very general to me. But let's take a look at go with the flow. Water, change and movement. Okay. Water. We have 86 for make a move and go. Okay, 86 and 89. Let's see for these two cards. So for the make a move, we have water is all about. Okay, wait. Alright, this card is probably a not so subtle hint to get off your butt. Have you been spending a lot of time sitting in one place, maybe in front of TV or computer? Get up, move around, and do something, accomplish a task, any task, or maybe the issue is deeper than just daily inertia. Inertia? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Are you actively working on creating positive change and forward movement in your life? If not, this card is undoubtedly the universe telling you to stop stalling and just do it. Not tomorrow, not next week, now. Today, make a move. So I feel like during the next 3 months, there might be some sort of idea that you have, but you might be feeling like postponing it. You have it in your mind and you're not fully willing, I guess, to bring it to the reality. However, the spirit will be, and the universe will be pushing you towards taking that action through maybe showing you synchronicities throughout your day or showing you something. That's how it feels. They will keep on showing you something, so you will know that it's time to make a move on something, on that idea. And with the go with the flow, we have, okay, if there is something in your life that you're using a lot of time, energy, and spirit to fight, this card might be a sign that it's time to stop, at least for a while. Is there a different way of approaching the issue? Maybe one that involves compromise or less effort. Can you back away and just let it be for a while? Sometimes going with the flow for a day or two helps you find your way to letting go for good. So interesting, because we have these contradicting energies. We have go with the flow, which is just about relaxing, letting go, just letting the universe guide you, and then make a move, taking action on something and not being so neutral about it. I feel like it's just a mix of both energies during the next 3 months for you guys, and I feel like we are going to receive even more messages with the tarot cards and even more oracle cards. So let's take a look at it. But it's interesting that you guys got these. You only go water element. Maybe you have a lot of water element in your chart. Yeah. Maybe you're supposed to, and if you don't, maybe you're supposed to embody the water element signs more. Okay, let's see. Next 3 months, career group 3. What's going on next 3 months? Next 3 months career. So we have 7 of Cups reversed, which is, oh my god, we have King of Cups. Look, you can't believe we have Cups, and Cups is water. King of Cups. I was so sure that we will get the Hangman for you. I had that feeling that you guys will get the Hangman. So you have the Hangman again. I mean the Hangman. So you have the Hangman. We have the 3 of Coins reversed. And this is work. This is job. And let's one Ace of Swords. Okay, so new idea. All right, this makes sense. Where do I put this so you guys can see it? I hope you can see it if I put it like this. So this makes a lot of sense with the cards that we pulled before. So all the water cards, and we have water here, water here. We have work reverse, we have the Hangman, which is a pause, and then Ace of Swords is a new idea and seeing clearly. So, all right. Where do we even start? So we have 7 of Cups reversed. This is about options that we have. This is also fantasies and kind of having your head in the clouds. This in reversed. I feel like I will pull more clarifier cards for this because it made me think of something, but all right, it's not a clear picture. Let's move on from it for now. We do have the King of Cups, which would be about your emotions, which would be about connecting with also other people on a deeper level. So with these water cards and with the King of Cups, makes me think that during the next 3 months, it's not that much about your career, even though this is a career reading. It's more about the people that you work with, or someone at work, or someone in a similar career field, or even connecting on a deeper level with what you do. It is about feelings and emotions and feeling something on a deeper level. That's what it makes me think. The King of Cups is also someone really generous with his time, with his with everything that he has, and he has a lot to offer. But King of Cups made me think of you trying to somehow help a community, serve a community. That's how it feels during the next 3 months. So whatever you're doing, I feel like you're bringing more meaning into it, and you're trying to, maybe with the help of other people, made me think of like raising money for certain cause, or speaking about certain cause, speaking up, working together to achieve some sort of like success at some project or with some project, serving people, helping the community, helping your coworkers, it does feel like you're even building more connections, but really meaningful connections. That's what it made me think. And you're putting more heart and soul into your work and into what you do, into your projects. You're very focused on how also it affects other people. This is really interesting reading. It's not that straightforward, even though the first part of the reading was, but it is a deeper one, I would say. Okay, so we have the Hangman, which is about pause. This is about taking a break, taking a pause, and slowing down and letting the time just flow the way it wants to, or like with the pace that it wants to, just like we have to go with the flow here. But meanwhile, you are working on something. That's how it feels. Or you're at least maybe not working, like literally, physically working, but coming up with some sort of idea. Ace of Swords. So it's not like a time is wasted because you're totally chilling. It does feel like you're just letting it be, you know. It is what it is. The way that I don't know how to explain this even more. I just see you going with the flow, working on some side projects that involve serving a community or doing something that you enjoy doing or you love to do. The Seven of Cups reverse is intriguing me. We'll get back to it. The Hangman is also about seeing something from completely different perspective. It's like this 180 shift, you know, because he is hanging down. So it's telling me that during the next 3 months, you guys are seeing maybe your job or your career from a different perspective, from a better perspective, from a more emotional perspective, or loving perspective. Maybe you're realizing how many lives you can actually change, or how many people you are helping. Whatever you do, guys, I feel like the message here is that you are helping a lot of people. I feel like right now you're not fully seeing it for some reason. But that's what we have. Then we have the Three of Coins, which is literally a card of job, your work, cooperation as well. So with this card being in reverse, again, it is a career reading, but for some reason it's not so. The next 3 months are not so focused on career in a sense of achievements and career success and finances. It's not that. It's more wholesome. It's deeper. It's about the community. It's about what you love doing and the value that you bring to the table. That's how it feels. And I feel like that's what you're very focused on during the next 3 months. And Ace of Swords is this new idea. This might also be a new connection with someone that will help you hugely, that will make a big difference in your life. And I do want to pull some cards for Seven of Cups reverse, because reverse, it's interesting. Why is it reversed? Some clarifier cards could be. We have the Page of Coins. We have the Tower, and we have the Six of Wands. Interesting. So in the back of the deck energy, we have the Hierophant, which is commitment, like being committed to something. So what this makes me think, so the Seven of Cups is, as I said, options, choices, not being sure what to choose, having a lot of different paths. And then the clarifiers, we have the Page of Coins, which is a new career path usually. New career path in reversed. So the opposite. Then we have the Tower reversed. This is rebuilding. Wow. I feel like what it is for you, Group 3, is that during the next 3 months, you are seeing that you don't need a new career path. That you don't need to maybe change your job or look for something completely different. Or, yeah, that you don't need to throw it out of the way yet. But you need to just see it from a different perspective. And I feel like you will definitely do that. I see you during the next 3 months rebuilding something that didn't work out. So maybe you burned out from what you're doing. And I see that during the next 3 months, you're not just throwing it, you know, to the bin and moving on and moving forward with something new. I see that you are rebuilding that somehow, rebuilding that tower, that you are deciding to put more effort into getting that spark back. And the Six of Wands is a success. So you're throwing away all these options that you have, and you're seeing that you want to focus on one. That you don't want to maybe divide your attention, your energy into a lot of different projects, that you want to focus on one. And if you guys don't know right now what this one is, I feel like you definitely will figure it out during the next 3 months, because we have this Ace of Swords, seeing clearly. Six of Wands, success. rebuilding and not starting over with something new, kind of going back to the basics and realizing maybe what you gotta do to bring that spark back. That's how it feels. Wow, this is a really deep reading. I really love that. Even though it was a bit confusing at the beginning with these cards, it makes so much sense to me right now. So let's see what we have with the oracle cards, group 3. Next 3 months career. Okay, so we have messages for a rabbit, and it says service to animal world. So another service card. Service to animal world. Interesting. This is also my card of messages coming through, so there will be a message that you will receive that might change a lot for you. And also the white rabbit, you following the white rabbit, following your curiosity. That's how it feels. We have keep your temper, don't allow anger to rule you. So you're not allowing anger to rule you. You're kind of becoming more relaxed about it. And we have, I want to be a queen. What does it say? I'll show you and I'll read them because I can't see. Starting your, okay, I have no idea how to pronounce this. Declaring freedom and passing a test. I want to be a queen. It just like, it makes me think that you guys are realizing how much you actually care about what you do and how much better you want to become. Passing a test. You're passing a test. Interesting. So that makes me think of a test from the universe that you're receiving. It feels like this is a test. This is a test. Like whatever you're going through and will be going through during the next 3 months, it's a test for you to see maybe if you are going to stick by it or not. So we have ascending the mountain, keep going forward. Look, keep going forward. Okay, your cards got a little bit messy. Not that pretty anymore, but keep going forward. Oh my god. Okay, take your first step. Okay, begin now. And one more. We have release control, surrendering to the journey. Love that for you, group 3. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is awesome. So let me take some other cards. This is so far. Can't reach it. Oh my god. Okay, I got it. Group 3. My dear group 3. What's going on next 3 months career for group 3? Okay, that's too much. Older man. Dealings or relationship with older man. So older man, some older men might play a big role in your life during the next 3 months in your career. Maybe helping you somehow. This could be this King of Cups. We have hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. So it does feel like you're slowing down, but during that time you're also realizing something and you're having this big realization. You are seeing clearly. You come up with this new idea. Let's see, arrow. You're on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Oh my god, like if this is not a sign, what is? You are on the right path. You are on the right path. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You will receive a gift. Awesome. So during the next 3 months, expect to receive a gift from someone. It could be this older man. It could be him. Wow, I love this so much for you, group 3. Love it, love it, love it. I want you guys to leave a gift emoji, like a gift box emoji in the comments down below to let me know that you got until the end of this reading, group 3. Not many people do, so I really love seeing how many of you do. And if you got until the end, it means that you resonated with this. So please let me know in the comments how this feels, what are you excited about, or if this is maybe exactly what you're dealing with right now, this first part of the reading. Also subscribe to the channel and leave a like if you guys haven't yet. It really helps me out a lot and it's a free way of supporting my channel, so I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you the best group 3. And yeah, if you guys want more career readings, let me know in the comments. I need to hear from you because I feel like not many people on that are following my channel are into these readings, and I really need to hear from those of you that are into these readings. I want to see more. Okay, thanks guys for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.